In this demo, I'm going to cover creating copies in the database. Now, a copy is a piece of music that we check out to students that gets a barcode. It's not to be confused with a photocopy. A copy is music that we maintain in our database folders, on our shelves. So I'm going to check out this piece here and look at the orchestra copies. So to create copies, we click the Create Copies button, and by default it says score full. That's typically the first piece you put in. And I'm going to add some pieces here now. So I'm going to add one, and we're going to go flute one. Create and continue. We're going to add a flute 2. Create and continue. We're going to add 2 French horn 1. Create and continue. We're going to add 1, this is just hypothetical, French horn 2. Now I also have the option here to create an exit if I'm done. In this case, I'm going to say that I'm done, click Create and Exit. Now you will also see up here in this section where our catalog number and area are that you'll have the number of copies. Notice how there are 5 copies of music, not counting the master packet. The master packet is the folder the envelope that we keep on the shelf. It always ends in 0. So when you're doing music copies or counting them, you're always referring to the actual piece of music that we can check out. Now, if by chance we are dealing with a different piece of music or area of music in our database, let's go find some choir music, you'll see that all the music parts are the same, because essentially in all cases, every piece of music in a choir folder is the same. I can still add copies by clicking Create Copies, and notice by default now the choral type shows up. So I can add, we bought another 15 copies of choral music, create and continue, and it adds 15 pieces of music in a loop. And I can add, let's just say there's some accompaniment on this. We have a piano that we didn't put in there. I'm going to type PI and find my piano, which is down here a ways, right below the edge there. And create an exit. Now you'll see that I have a piano piece down here at the bottom, and it happens to be copy number 66. So 66 copies. If by chance I check missing on a piece, it got lost, notice that the count goes down by 1. If we find these pieces, I can uncheck missing, and there it is. So now, if I want to print these labels, I click the Print Labels button. Oh, it says I've selected no labels to print. Well, let's go ahead and select all. I can select all by checking that box, or deselect all by unchecking that box. Now, let's go ahead and just check it all. Now I'll go back and say Print Labels, and this is asking me which label on the page do I want to start printing at. If I have a partial sheet that, let's just say it started at label 5, I could say the 5th label is where I want to start, say OK, select my order. Bands, orchestra doesn't really apply to choral music because it's all the same, so I'm just going to select bands. I'm faced with a print dialog to go to my printer. I'm going to show you on the screen what it looks like by opening in PDF View. And there are the labels for all this particular piece. Notice how it started printing at the 5th label. 1, 2, 3, or 6, whatever I put in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, it skipped the first number of labels. And down below your screen, you can see that there's a print button that I would click. I'm going to select cancel. But that is how you create and print music labels for the copies of music in our database. Thank you for watching.